I'm Emily with another brief grief activity from the team. Many of the children, youth, and adults we've met have talked about how the death of their important person left them feeling broken. After someone dies, it can feel like a part of us is missing, like your entire life has changed and you don't recognize some pieces of it anymore. There can be so many changes, both inside of us and around us, and we can wonder if we'll ever feel whole again. Depending on your story, you may have that broken feeling a lot, not very often at all, or it may come and go. Sometimes when we're busy doing many things, we can forget about that broken feeling for a little while. Even though we're busy, it's still there. Our body remembers the life-changing things that happened and the parts of our stories that deeply upset us. Our body holds memories as feelings or sensations, and our eyes, ears, nose, and skin notice when something around us is similar to the time when something terrible happened. It's our body's way of trying to warn or protect us and keep us safe. So even simple things like the weather, the season, the time of day, or the look on someone's face can make our body remember the pain we were feeling when that bad thing happened. Noticing the things that our body remembers and paying attention to how it makes us feel is one way we can begin to get to know how grief affects us. With time, attention, and care, we can get to know ourselves and get more familiar with our grief. For today's activity, we'll be breaking and rebuilding a pot to show you that even though the death of our important person may feel like it's broken us, it's possible to rebuild some of those pieces, even if it looks different from before. Here's what you'll need. You'll need a pot or a bowl. If you're doing this as a family or a group, a larger pot is preferred. If it's individual activity, a smaller pot is best. You need to make sure it's an object you're comfortable breaking. You'll need a Ziploc bag, permanent markers, paint, hot glue or crafter's glue, and any other crafting material you may want to use to decorate your piece. With this activity, there may be sharp edges, so it's important for kids to work with helping hands and for everyone to be extra careful handling the pieces. First, we're going to carefully break the pot. To do this, put your pot in the Ziploc bag and seal it. We don't want too many little pieces, so you can either drop it on the ground once or use a hammer to lightly break the pot. It's important to use a bag to make sure you capture all the pieces. Next, we're going to lay out all of our pieces and try and think about all the hard or painful things that we hold inside of us, the broken pieces. On the inside edge of the pieces, we can write or draw thoughts, feelings, questions, body sensations, body pain, and memories we have. Once you finish writing or drawing on the inside of your pieces, it's time to put the pot back together using glue. It may be helpful to start from the bottom of the pot and begin to rebuild it upwards. It will take time and patience to fit it back together. Just like we have different ways to express, feel, and cope when someone has died, there's no right or wrong way to do this. As each of us is unique and has a different experience of grief, each pot will look different. When your pot is back together in one piece and the glue is dried, you can decorate the outside. This is where we can think about all the things you've learned about yourself through grief, and maybe some new things you discovered as you were rebuilding. Write or draw some of the supports you have in your life. This may be people that help or care for you, activities that make you feel good, things you do to take care of aches in your body, and words or memories that help you through the hard times. These are the things that help you continue on with your day-to-day, even when it's really hard to do. You'll probably notice that your rebuilt pot doesn't look quite the same as it did before. Just like you, it will always be different. Some changes may feel rough and bumpy, sort of like the cracks on your pot, and other changes may surprise you or feel good. While the feeling may change, you may always feel that broken space because you miss your person and the moments you had together so much. Over time, as you get to know yourself and your grief better, you'll know how to continue on because of the things you've learned that help you. The cracks are nothing to hide. They show that strength comes from knowing that we've found a way to repair and heal. We would love to see the pot that you rebuilt or any of the other brief grief activities. You can share pictures with us at art@griefcenter.org. Thanks for being with us today. We know that being with grief feelings can be hard, especially if you're feeling alone. So remember to reach out to a caring adult if you need support or Kids Help Phone at any time. Thanks for watching.